Hi Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of December. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're doing well here as we greet the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. So, here comes winter and all the hibernation and kind of maybe time to soul search during the colder weather. So for this week's reading, I'm going to take a look at the awareness for the week, guidance and possible outcomes. I will also choose a couple of oracle cards as well. And again, this is for any sun, moon, or rising Pisces sign. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, we have Temperance, the major arcana, and we have Judgment, the major arcana. So the Knight of Wands, this is a very, I think, elegant depiction and illustration of the Knight of Wands with the fiery sky, the beautiful horse in full armor, and feather, the passionate red feather out of his helmet. And so when we think of the Knight of Wands, we think of people who are in pursuit, people who are on a quest. And the quest here goes to having an active life, a lively life. So it's trying to have experiences and adventures and to build upon them and to do things perhaps out of the ordinary. There isn't anything too strange or unusual to investigate. So it's this mindset of I'm looking to enjoy the people around me, the surroundings, and the activities. And whether they're planned or whether they're spontaneous, I'll take any of them because it's fun to interact. It's also fun to follow the things that we enjoy or that we're passionate about. So this Knight of Wands may be an indication that you may want to be pursuing a hobby, or you may be thinking of traveling or going away, for the weekend to check something out. Maybe there's a museum that you've been hoping to see, or gardens or such, something like that. But it's being can-do. It's using your smarts and your ability to connect and to work with people and to network with people. So that puts you in a very good position to be able to bring new experiences into your life. When you are, maybe on the phone to people or texting and saying, hey, let's get a group and let's do this. Or, I'm thinking of taking this class. Do you want to join me? So there's movement and there's action. It's a can-do type of attitude. So with this activity, with this desire to experience, here we have Temperance. In Temperance, we see, looks like the flame and then the fire and the water here into the pot. And this is about integration. It's about balance. It's about finding the right harmony of all of the elements. And particularly the, your mental state, emotional state, physical state of creating equilibrium and creating, just the right balance for you. Everybody's balance is different. What may be the usual balance for someone else may be entirely different from, your brother, your sister, your husband or wife. And so you have to figure out how to get into balance. Whether that means exercising more or sleeping more or doing more things outside. Perhaps there's an aspect of your life that you need to bring into better balance. And for many, it's the balance between work and play. And that we work, and we exclude the having fun. The Knight of Wands is having fun, is hoping to have fun. And so, in your desire to build and to create, don't forget to rest, to meditate, to, again, to think about the middle ground It's not so bad. Living on the extreme may be exciting, but after a while it can be tiring. And that's an interesting thing here with the Knight of Wands, is that, the too much of the Knight of Wands can be extreme. So you simply have to watch that, to bring activities and passions into your life, but to bring everything where it's coordinated and it's not tipping you into exhaustion or frustration or, stressing you out. This week, lots of obligations, lots of things for people to do, places to go, calls to make, friends to see. Still try to weave in your own idea or sensibility for balance. So with balance and temperance, and again, listening to the higher guides to find just the right mixture of the elements, here we have judgment. And the angels come again, which is they're blowing the horn. So not only are they blowing the horn, but people are blowing their horn here on the street outside of where I live. Welcome to the holidays. Okay, so back to judgment. Blowing the horn, and the figures below are rising up out of this gray mist. They're hearing the music, and they're standing tall, and they're ready to receive the message. And we get this call sometimes in our life. We have that feeling where something really strikes a chord, and you're like, gosh, I'd really like to be able to do this. And if I don't do this, I'm going to have regrets. So judgment is about second chances. It's about the opportunity for rebirth, to let go of the past. It doesn't carry any weight. I mean, what's happened has happened. And now you start from this place, from where you're standing right now. And you can build forward to become your highest self, to become your best you. It really is listening to the call. It's hearing the message, and everybody has that thing inside of them, the desire or the dream. And sometimes we repress them and we push them away, and we're like, well, I'm not any good. I'll never be able to do that. And so with judgment, it's taking judgment and evaluating your own life. And there's a sense of pulling out of what is it that you have been thinking about that you feel will bring out the best in you. And it may be a small change. It may be something that you can incorporate into your life. If you are hoping to be a famous singer, maybe you keep your job, but you continue to work on your singing. You get a coach, or maybe you start mentoring young children or other people with your talents. So there's a way to bring your abilities and your talents to the world, and where you can also feel satisfied, where you can feel like you are, the person that you want to be. So I always love the card Judgment, because it really is. It's the understanding of yourself, and it's hearing that call, and you're having that moment, and it's that moment which is like, I really need to do something. I need to have a transformation, or I need to restructure in some way, and I need to bring my best abilities and my joy into some vehicle to present to the world. So stay in balance this week, have some fun, build your experience in your adventure book, and think about your path. It's never too late. It's never too late to restructure, to transform, to live the life that you are meant to live. So numerology-wise, we have 14 and 20 is 34, 35, that reduces to 8. 8 is about your power. It's about making progress. It can be about accomplishment, being recognized for those abilities. And then finally, I'm going to choose an oracle card for the day. Beyond illusion. So beyond illusion, interesting. It is also the 20th card. So moving past illusion. Well, this is a very curious way of putting it. You know, I think the judgment brings you to your core. What's truly in your heart and your soul. And when you get clear with yourself and when you come clean with yourself, then you move past illusion. You move past toward the light. You know, the light that you're able to bring out to the world. So I'd be curious to hear what you think of Beyond Illusion. Leave a comment in this video of what you think, how it would fit in here. I would love to hear from you. So my friends, again, Merry Christmas Eve. Have a wonderful day. Subscribe, like this video, share this video, comment below. Check out my weekly readings, and I'll see you tomorrow for another reading. Take care. Bye-bye.